Mariya had always wondered what lay on the hill and beyond ever since she was little. Often, when she asked her mother, the only person she grew up with, her mother would tell her a story about a couple who once had 7 children and how they sacrificed all 7 so they could live in the hill house. That was the story the villagers told their children to keep them from going up the hill. But Mariya knew there was more to it, something her eyes and heart longed to see. Every morning, she would stand outside their small hut, staring at the hill house as the sun rose, casting golden light across its roof. The clouds above it always looked close enough to touch, and at night, a single room would glow faintly, showing the shadow of what looked like a monster moving within. One evening, while she and her friends, Amina, Aisha, and the mischievous twins Hassan and Hussein, played under the old mango tree, Mariya told them, "One day I will go up to the hill house and see the monster that lives there." They all gasped, terrified at the thought. Aisha quickly shook her head. "Mariya, are you crazy? Nobody goes up there." Amina added, "My grandmother said anyone who steps close to that house never comes back." But Mariya only laughed. "You are all scared. I heard there are many snails and rabbits up there. We could catch some, sell them, and make a lot of money." The twins exchanged looks. Money?" Hassan said. "Still, that hill is dangerous." Sumaya, Hassan, and Hussein's little sister overheard their talk from behind the tree. She wasn't their mate, so she said nothing, thinking it was one of their usual night jokes. But Mariya wasn't joking. The next morning came softly, with a mist that clung to the grass like a secret. Mariya woke up before the rooster crowed. Her heart beat fast, not from fear, but from excitement. Today she would find out the truth about the hill house. She packed a small bag, her mother's old lantern, a loaf of bread, her favorite scarf, and a bottle of water. She tiptoed out of the house while her mother was still asleep. The path to the hill was quiet, except for the rustle of dry leaves and the distant cry of an owl returning home. As she walked deeper into the woods, the wind began to whisper. Soft, strange voices that sounded like children laughing, then crying. Mariya stopped for a moment, clutching her lantern tightly. Her breath formed tiny clouds in the cold air. Suddenly, something moved in the bushes ahead. Mariya froze. The sound grew louder. Footsteps, fast and heavy. Her heart pounded. She was about to run when someone shouted, "Mariya, stop running, it's us." Out from behind the trees came Aisha and Amina, followed by Hassan and Hussein, the mischievous twins. Maria's eyes widened. "You scared me," she said, trying to hide her smile. Aisha grinned nervously. "We couldn't let you go alone, Mariya. What if the monster really exists?" Hassan laughed. "We only came because Amina said there might be rabbits to catch." "And snails," Hussein added, holding up a small empty basket. They all laughed quietly, the fear melting away, but only for a moment, because as they climbed higher, the air grew colder. The wind no longer whispered, it moaned, and far ahead, at the top of the hill, the dark outline of the hill house waited. One light flickering in the upstairs window, as if it already knew they were coming.